Hello guys, and welcome back to the Architect of Life. Hope everyone has had a fantastic week. Say this every time, I need to spice it up a bit, but Merry Christmas. And hope everyone has time with their families. I know it's hard times. Seems like we're just saying this every week, man. We get given a little bit of a sweet and then they just take it away from us. But what can we do? Not much. But yes, so today we are just going to have a quick conversation with you and I, about Christmas. And it is a hard time for students, let alone architect students. It's a hard time. So we are going to be discussing 3 tips to keep you productive. Because I know you go home and you see all the food, you just think, oh, what is architecture? What is architecture? I forgot. What's a building? I don't even know what a building is. Is it a grotto? I don't know. But yeah, so today we're just going to be talking about 3 tips because it's a hard time, going back home. Then you've got all your family, you want to spend some time with you, play some board game, play some video games. But no, we can't do that as architects. No, we cannot. So let's jump straight into it. Yes, before I start, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. That would be fantastic. I'm a small YouTuber. I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber. I'll just do this, just for the sake of doing it, just to, spread some love and positivity out to the world. But yeah, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. So let's go with tip number 1. Guys, before you even go home, what you need to do is plan your time. Plan your time. I know people do that anyway, but you see, when you get home, you forget what is architecture. So you need to plan what is your plan for that time, that period. Because a lot of times you come back, you've got exams, you might have a final crit, you might even have a hand in. So for me, it's slightly different for masters because we don't have any exams. We do have essays and we do have 1 week when we get back for a tutorial, and then we've got our final crit. So it's intense, I know. So things that I try and do is plan out what courses or modules, should I say, you have got to do. If it's exams or if it's coursework, etc, etc. So the first thing I do, if it's exams, alternate. Let's say you've got 5 exams. Let's say 3. Let's take 3. Nice number. Plan out what modules you have, what you need to learn, obviously. And some people prefer to work in the morning. Some people prefer to work in the evening. If you are undecisive on what to do, just alternate between days. But make sure you at least do something every single day. Apart from Christmas, I wouldn't recommend people do anything on Christmas because you don't want to alienate yourself from the family. As architects, that can be quite easy. You go on your desk and that's it. You don't see anyone. But yeah, so just make sure you plan and do something every single day, whether that's an hour of each module, or if you want to just focus on one module a day and then just break it down into different days. Let's say if you've got coursework, for example, you'd probably do the module work in the morning, for example, then give yourself an hour break, 2-hour break if you want to. It's totally up to you. Depends how productive you are in them hours that you are working, and then jump onto another one, guys. Christmas is about obviously family time, spread the love, but it's also a time where we're not able to conversate with our tutors or like-minded individuals, our peers, to let's say we get stuck. So what do we do? So having that plan can really help, guys. So yeah, plan your time carefully. Yeah, we'll have fun. Always have fun. Number two, take a break. Have a Kit Kat. Yeah, take a break, have a Kit Kat. I'm not a big fan of Kit Kats, I prefer Snickers, but anyway, take a break, guys. Yeah, so I kind of touched on this in the last point. If you're planning your days, make sure you take a break, guys. Do not just be flat out. I'm telling you now, it won't work. Yeah, you will get depressed, and we don't like depressed grey clouds around Christmas, you know. We all want a white Christmas, you know what I mean? So yeah, just make sure you do have a break. Take your dog for a walk if you got a dog. I don't have a dog. I've always wanted a dog, so Santa, hit me up, you know. Yeah. But yeah, have that time, have that break, go for a walk. If you can't go for a walk, go to the gyms. Boris. Anyway, there's always stuff you can do. Play a video game, read a book, which probably isn't architecture related, or it could be architecture related. But yeah, just have a break, guys. Please, please, please. You know, stay strong in this current climate. And the festive period, you know, you see this jumper, it always comes on when it's Christmas time, because, you know, it's warm. At least the vintage flex, you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, take a break, please, please, please. Thank you. Number 3. Now this one, it happens, we all know it happens. See that rabbit over there? You don't want to go down that rabbit hole, because you go down that rabbit hole and what? You're like, oh, I've done 2 weeks, 3 weeks of going down this idea, and now you come back as tutor's like, how come you did that? So advice for that is experiment with everything. Do you know what I mean? So let's say you have got an idea and you think, okay, this is the idea I'm going to run with. You can still do that, maybe more than other things, but also experiment other things, guys. And if you are stuck, just make models. The more work you have to argue a point that, let's say you do go down this rabbit hole, the more arguments you can come up with to help you back it up, it's going to be beneficial regardless. So don't think, okay, I'm doing this, I don't know if it's right. Just experiment, do variations of it. Do you know what I mean? Whether that is a massing form or whether that's a floor plan, just always do variations, guys. So yeah, sketch everything as well. So yeah, guys, that is that one, the rabbit hole. It's a very doom and gloom situation, but it happens as designers, as creatives, that happens. I wouldn't call it a mental block, because, you know, you are still thinking, but it's like, is it the right idea? Am I going to get lost in this idea? Is it going to be a successful idea? We don't know, guys, but as creatives, we should always be comfortable within our work to argue our points, guys. So yeah, just bear that in mind. And, you know, if you are stuck as well, message your peers. It might be the Christmas period, but, you know, if you have got friends, just say, guys, how is everyone up with their work? You know, I think I'm going down a rabbit hole. What do you think I've and I'm sure they're willing to help you, guys. You know what I mean? Like, each one teach one and all them things there. But yeah, don't go down a rabbit hole, please. Now this number four. It's like 12 days of Christmas, but I'm not going to go to 12 because, you know, it's a bit long. But yeah, enjoy family time, guys. You've been away from your family, if you've moved away from home, and if you haven't, you might want to break from your family, you know. But yeah, take that time to please have some time with your family. It is crucial, guys, that you spend time with your family. You know, architecture, or I keep saying architecture, but this is a channel for creatives, you know what I mean? I'm just an architecture student, so I can only kind of give my point of view, but as an architecture student, the creative side is obviously in me. I don't know how creative I am, who knows, but, you know, you just gotta work hard, guys. You know what I mean? Talent and hard work, you know, we all know the saying. I'm not gonna go there, but we know the saying. Okay, so yeah, just spend time with your family, guys. Take this time just to, you know, say I love you to everyone, you know what I mean? Because you don't know when you're next going to see them. And if you are living at home, you know, you might want to take a break. So, you know, go out, have a break. Simple, boom, sorted. But yeah, that is it really, guys. So last but no means least, I'm just going to suggest, guys, 3 books that you might want to add to your Christmas list, you know, if you're stuck and you've already got all your clothes, you know what I mean? You know, some people, they like reading. I'm not very fond of reading, but I know it helps with development, and some books are very interesting, do you know what I mean? I like the ones with the pictures in, you know what I mean, and just the title. That's it. You know, I'm a very visual guy. But yeah. So book number 1 we have. Can you guys see that? Oh, zoom in. Okay, can you see that? 101 things I learned in architecture school. Boom. See this book, if you're first year or even whatever year, I like it. It's a very visual book. There is text in there, but you know, but what I like about it, just gives you tips, tricks, there's certain things really that can enrich your architecture knowledge. You know, we all like to enrich our architecture knowledge. But yeah, it's just a light-hearted book. You know what I mean, guys? I'm getting drawn in by just flicking through it, guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a nice little next. Put it on your desk, and you got something to look at when you get a bit lost in your work. So yeah, that is the first book. I hope you like it. Now the second book, it comes as a twin. It comes as a twin. I know. It comes as a twin. Boom. You see that? Obviously I got this from the library. All these books I've obviously got from the library, you know what I mean? So Santa, if you're out there, I want these books, you know, in my my library, my own personal library. Yeah. So yeah, we have the operative design and conditional design. Now this book, these books should I say, if I had these in first year, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's hardly any words in. And you know, we don't want words. Nah, I'm joking. So this book, it talks, it breaks down in a visual format different massings, guys, and it shows you variations of this massing. Don't know if that's the right word, but boom, as you can see. So this one explores the general mass, whether that be of a building or the urban structure, because you have got bigger ones there. So yeah, if you do get a bit stuck, guys, this book really does help. And then you've got, it's a little brother, or should I say big brother, and this one explains the space in an architectural way. I keep looking at the screen and it's really bad, but you know, we're gonna carry on. Yeah, so this one explores it. So it will say where you might have like a roof terrace or some circulation. If you don't know what circulation is, then you need to get a book that covers the basics of architecture. But yeah, here we have just different variations, guys. I'm not going to skip through all of it, but that is the second book suggestion. It's the twins, you know, it's the twins. Good Alf, Bad Alf, if you want to call it that, who knows. But yeah, that's that one. Number 3, this book, I actually came across this book on accident, I think, because, well, not accident, now that I'm in my masters, if I get stuck on a certain thing, I'll go straight on Google, and I type books that and for me at this point, it was what I was not struggling with, but what I wanted to get a better understanding as and get more knowledge on is how architecture can be influenced and can form, and its relationship between the bigger urban scale, which is something you don't really look at. You do site analysis, but that's more site specific, whereas if you're doing more masters, you're more doing more master planning at the bigger scale. So this book it's amazing, guys. It's amazing. It's got more text in, but some of the graphics in this book, guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Beaming, yeah, we like it. So yeah, guys, it's just a beautiful book. It's got party diagrams in, circulation to use, landscape and landform, guys. It's just one of them books that you've got to have in your own personal library, guys. So yeah, I think that is it, guys. You know, I try and make them short, because I know people don't want to watch a podcast of me just talking. Do you know what I mean? It's just a quick, short, snappy video. So before I leave, I just want to say, guys, have a wonderful Christmas. Enjoy. Don't stress too much. If you are struggling, just give me a message. You know, if anyone is actually watching this, but you know, just give me a message, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, you know what to do. And I'll see you next week. Next week, you know. When is next week? So I've just got a calendar here that I always refer to, and I still don't know what days are days. You know what I mean? What is that about? So yeah, Sunday will be day after Boxing Day. I'll see you guys then, and till then, have a good one. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye, guys. See you later.